Well, I probably just watched one of the craziest collabs that's ever happened on YouTube. And if you don't know these two people, I don't know where you've been. But basically, Mr. Beast and Ronaldo collabed. And I did not expect this. I was just looking at Twitter and I seen someone post about it. So I went to YouTube. I went to Ronaldo's YouTube and it was there. They did like a podcast type editing thing. It's really cool, actually. Basically, it was just a whole bunch of advice and questions on what's happening, what they both do, and stuff like that. And Mr. Beast flat out just said, you could do really good on YouTube if you did other collabs with other footballers and stuff like that. Because Ronaldo has a big name. Everyone knows him, like literally everyone. So he could get anyone on his YouTube channel no matter what. Another thing I was very surprised at is Ronaldo does not care about Mr. Beast's record. He doesn't care for having the most subscribers on YouTube. I mean, geez, he's already has 1 billion followers on every single platform. So he doesn't really care about taking that from Mr. Beast. He just doesn't really care. So he told Mr. Beast, yeah, you can have this one. I don't really want it. So I don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if he really thinks he could probably take it, which he probably could if he kept going, actually stay consistent. But we have to remember, he's still an active football player. He still plays the game, so he's kind of busy. Mr. Beast also mentions instead of like also doing videos with footballers, he should do videos with like Tom Brady and I Show Speed. And he said, Ronaldo said, interesting. So I think that Mr. Beast might have actually just helped Speed get an actual collab with Ronaldo. Now I know that they did a little meetup type deal, but if they did what Mr. Beast just did right here, they'll actually talk and have a conversation, not have security guards everywhere. Well, not in the camera frame at least, but they'll actually have a conversation to actually have a talk. What I was also surprised at, me personally, was Ronaldo was not surprised that he reached 1 billion followers across every platform. And the reason he said this is because he expected it. It wasn't nothing new to him. But I guess Mr. B said the same thing about his milestones in the same video. They were just basically saying they work 24/7, so they don't have the time to actually enjoy their achievements because they're just going to do the same thing next day. So they're not going to enjoy that because they have more to do and they can accomplish more. Mr. Beast also gave Ronaldo two advice. One advice is to keep your face clean and sharp when it's in the thumbnail, like actually have good image, which he can definitely afford. And the other advice, which was the main one in the first one, he said was keep your mouth closed in a thumbnail. You can smile and stuff like that, but don't have your mouth open like, or like, oh my God. But because it's cringe and everyone just doesn't like that. So he said keep his mouth closed or have a smile or something like that. You don't want to be over dramatic and cringe is basically what he's saying. And that's a good advice, to be honest. I should probably start taking that. I don't exactly know if I even open mouth and thumbnails. I don't think I do. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised about everything that they were talking about in this video. But the main thing was Mr. Beast told Ronaldo, hey, you're 40, you're almost gonna die. And then everyone started laughing and stuff. But Ronaldo said that he wants to live up to 100. And Mr. Beast does too. He wants to live past 100. They're saying because of this technology and stuff like that, it's so advanced that there's no way that we can't slow aging just a little bit. I guess that's true in a way, but at the same time, I think that we're just going to live longer because of all the medicine we have and all that stuff. I don't think there's going to be an exact cure, you can say, for living longer. You're just going to be able to not die from diseases and stuff, basically. They also went through videos like Mr. Beast being buried alive for 7 days. The video of which he was in a white room and no contact with anyone for 7 days. And Ronaldo, there was like in the edit, there was like a scare meter type deal, and his fear was through the roof. I don't think he'll ever do videos like that because he kept calling Mr. Beast crazy and stuff like that, which I guess in its own way is its own compliment, because if one of the richest and most well-known person in the world says that you're crazy for what you do, you know you're doing something right. So Ronaldo was just impressed on the things that Mr. Beast did for YouTube. He also, Ronaldo actually invited Mr. Beast to a game. He told him, you can go to any game you want. I invite you. He said, I invite like 50 times, but he said, I invite you to any game you want at any time. That's really cool, and I don't think he's actually invited someone like that, especially in such a direct manner. I don't really watch Ronaldo because there's like a language barrier type of deal sometimes, but I never really thought he would just invite someone like that. That's Really cool, actually. The video got 2.1 million views in the first hour, so I think this is actually going to break the internet. This interview is something that we didn't expect to happen. It was so all of a sudden, and it was actually good. I enjoyed the editing of that mini podcast type interview type deal. But I think this might actually be groundbreaking, especially for Speed, because Speed pretty much got a free invitation in a collab with Ronaldo, which is something that's crazy for him. That's all I was thinking, to be honest, when he mentioned Speed's name when Mr. Beast did, because that was crazy. And I think that Mr. Beast might have met Ronaldo's kids. I don't really know. I don't know how that's important. I just overheard them saying it when they were talking. But yeah, I keep saying that this stuff is crazy because it's actually crazy. I didn't expect any of this to actually happen today. But if iShowSpeed does actually collab with Ronaldo in a fashion like he did with Mr. Beast, I think this was actually, that might actually break the internet. I know that this is because Ronaldo thinks everyone thinks Ronaldo is going to pass Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast is going to. It's a whole ordeal. It's a lot of drama. We now know that Ronaldo does not care for it, and we now know that he's impressed with what Mr. Beast has done. I just think that if Speed collabs with Ronaldo, that would be insane. That might actually just completely break the internet more than, because when they just met up, Speed and Ronaldo, that got so much attention. Imagine when they actually sat down and talk. That will be groundbreaking. I know when Speed heard that and seen that, I know he was excited. I know that he was happy, and I know he probably called a whole bunch of people trying to see if this will actually happen. But anyways, I want to know y'all's opinions on this video, what y'all think, what y'all have learned, or what y'all think will come in the future in the comments. But anyways, guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. I'm posting every single day because I'm trying to grow, and it's not really working, but I'm trying my best, and I'm trying to give y'all as much information on drama, content, and just stuff like this in general, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm just going to tell y'all my opinions on things and tell y'all all the information that I found in a short period of time. But anyways, guys, peace out.